Sometimes you get really down into it, you'll start hearing multiple reverbs. You'll hear the one that's first coming off the wall right next to your head, and then just a little bit later, this one hits your ear because it had to hit two walls. You'll start to notice, and you'll start to hear what reverb actually sounds like. Welcome to After Hours. My name's Gregory Scott. Tonight we got a little cornucopia for you. I'm going to give you something to do outside of the studio that could radically impact your mixes, and in particular can help you with that great elusive beast of a thing known as depth. What depth is and how to hear it, it's all around us. This is the beautiful thing. What you can start doing now, if you aren't doing it already, and maybe once in a while you're doing this, especially when things are annoying you, but you can do this as a general life practice, which is, for a little while at least, you're probably going to get obsessive about it if you're like me. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, listen, focus on, study the natural reverb of the space that you're in. If you're like me, you're going to start obsessively doing this. It got a little distracting for a while because I would lose the thread of what people were saying because I was too busy listening to the echo of their voice. I was listening to the quality of it. Was it dark? Was it bright? Was it hollow? Was it muddy? Was it making it harder to understand them? Was it making them sound bigger and more authoritative? What was emotionally what was happening? Psychoacoustically what was happening? Frequency-wise? The length of the reverb? Were there more than one reverb? It's a room that's 10 feet by 20 feet, an average living room or whatever. Sometimes you get really down into it, you'll start hearing multiple reverbs. You'll hear the one that's first coming off the wall right next to your head, and then just a little bit later, this one hits your ear because it had to hit two walls, and then another one from the floor to the ceiling. So get a little geeky about this. But the thing is, you'll start to notice and you'll start to hear what reverb actually sounds like. You'll start to notice every single space you're ever in has a reverb. It has its own acoustic footprint. Then when you go to mix, you'll start to understand how to shape sounds in a way that feels organic, that actually takes the integrity of the source and expands it in all the directions. This one too, don't forget about that. So focus on a reverb. And for a while, it may get a little distracting, maybe a little annoying. It's a long road to hear all the qualities of reverb that's happening all around you, but it's really worth it, and it can pay a lot of dividends for your mixing. So I highly recommend it.